Gary Ho Ho Hoey. What is up, my man?
Hey man, good to hear you. Good to see you. And
Yeah.
the holidays are upon us. I'm back.
Yeah, you're the man for the holidays. That's right. Uh, so what's been going on? We haven't talked since last year.
We haven't talked in a minute, but yeah, man, it's been a great year, full of a lot of fun stuff, and excited to be back out for the holiday tour. Have a new single that we put out, and a lot of guns, a lot of good stuff going on.
So are you got that on all the streaming platforms? You got it released already, the new single?
Yeah, it's on the streaming platforms. It's on my website for a download. It's on YouTube. And this is the 29th year of Ho Ho Hoey.
Oh my good
So,
Lord.
yeah, 29 years. So, next year is going to be the 30th. So, I was waiting to put out a new album next year, but I had a couple songs. Yeah, I've been recording songs. Like last year, I did the Nutcracker Suite,
Right.
and this year I did Angels We've Heard on High. And I just always loved that song, but I never came up with the right treatment for it. And when I came up with that heavy riff going, when I came up with that riff, I was like, okay, I think I can work with this.
Yeah.
And then, and then break into the melody. Out of all the songs I've recorded, I never had recorded that, but it sounds good with the drums and the bass and everything pounding. It's great.
Yeah, that's awesome. So when are you going to tour with Trans-Siberian Orchestra as with them opening for you?
Yeah, exactly. That would be great, man. I'm friends with Al, and I know Joel Hoekstra and stuff. Great guys, great band. But yeah, I'd love to do something with them. It'd be really fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So where's your show going now? Where's the tour at this point?
Well, we just did a week in Florida, and we started off in Florida for a week. We had a great time, and then the day after Thanksgiving, we're heading to Pennsylvania, and I've got my 23-year-old son playing in the band with me, playing guitar, and he's doing great. So it's really fun to play with my kid on stage. It's awesome.
That's great. How old was he when he started playing with you?
Well, he started playing when he was pretty young. Maybe 7 or 8 years old. He was
Okay.
playing guitar, just some basic stuff. But he got into it more as he became a teenager. And then a couple times a year when I played local, he would come up and play a song with me. And he's been into everything from Green Day to Guns N' Roses and all that stuff. But he became quite a good guitar player in high school. He started learning all my songs. Then he went to
Really?
he went to Belmont for 2 years.
Oh, wow.
And studied music theory. So now he's gung ho. And I mean, I'm telling you, if I was auditioning guitar players for my band, he's that good of a rhythm guitarist. Like he backs me up. It's like perfect rhythm, timing, and then when he takes the melody of the lead, he does a great job. So yeah, proud dad for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. I got two boys who I thought at this point would be jamming with me because they did when they were like 2 and 4 years old, right? I just had them on instruments from the time they were tiny. And then they discovered video games and they don't care about music anymore, right? So maybe it'll come back around. We'll see.
I hope so. I hope so. Well, you never know. I always told my son, it's in your blood. If you want to do it, it's there. He played football through high school, and he wasn't that into music. But then all of a sudden, it just took over. So you never know. It could.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's probably better for them if they don't enter the music business, right?
It could be a blessing in disguise, man.
We know the ups and downs of where all this can go.
Well,
Good
right around the
Lord.
time I'm going to retire and Ian's going to take over, I'll probably have to be his roadie, and I'll be like, oh, great. Now I don't even get to take a break.
Yeah. Hey, I'm sorry, I'm getting camera bumps because I've got crazy dogs. I got studio
Oh,
dogs who are
hey,
always, as soon as I get anywhere, I'm seated. So if I sit down for a moment, then if there's not a guitar or a drum kit or a keyboard in front of me, they think I'm free and open game. It's like they're going to just mess with me the entire time. Not that they wouldn't do that anyway, because they're crazy like that.
that's okay. We like dogs.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, they're awesome. Yeah, they're bumping the camera. I'm just letting you know.
I love it.
So, we're in Kentucky. Where's your closest show to us?
I'm not getting down to Kentucky. Actually, this tour is going mostly East Coast and then the Midwest, like Detroit, Chicago, and stuff like that.
Okay,
Cleveland, Ohio, and then we start heading west toward the coast, like Arizona and California, and San Diego and stuff like that. So it's a very limited tour because between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we can only do about 15 shows.
yeah, right.
So we that's why we started in Florida this year. But I have a new record coming out in the new year where I'm going to have more time to tour and spread up and hopefully get down south.
So you're gonna branch off the holiday stuff. You're gonna do some just more standard stuff that you can present any time of the year.
Yeah, I have. Well, the last three records I've been doing like a blues rock thing,
Oh, cool.
and I really love the blues. I love that
Okay.
sound, and but the new record coming out is more back to my rock roots. It's called Avalanche, and it's a collection of just rock and roll songs, it's all different kind of styles and vibes, but more rock than blues, and it kind
But
of
all
reflects.
instrumental.
It's no, it's all. It's actually mostly vocal.
Oh, really?
There's only one actually instrumental. Um, because my blues records I've been singing on, and there's a few other records I started singing on, and I kind of found the five notes I can sing, but
Yeah, right.
but it's a good record. It's full of just kind of stuff I went through the last 5 years. This record's very long overdue. It
Hmm.
came after COVID. Um, I lost my mom a little over a year ago. Lost my younger
Hmm.
sister,
Oh,
so
wow.
a lot of family stuff going on. So for me, this was kind of a therapeutic record to just to get through what I went through, and the songs reflect that, but it's in a positive way. It's in an uplifting way, not a downer, more of an upper.
I gotcha.
Yeah,
And what is that one called? Did you say
it's called Avalanche.
Avalanche?
It's coming out in March.
Okay, so you haven't released that one yet.
Not yet. No, it's going to come out in the new year. Right now, we have our first ever, my friend, red vinyl.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, and we just did. It's kind of a greatest hits record, and it's called "Hark the Ho Ho Hoey Hits." And you know me and you, we like vinyl because vinyl, I can read the writing.
Yeah.
My eyes are too old.
Yeah, I had never thought about that being one of the best parts of vinyl, but you're right. Yeah, it's big enough you can see it.
Yeah, I like to read the words and the liner notes, but the CD copy, sometimes those booklets, I'm like, I got to get a magnifying glass.
Sure. That's great. Well, that's out there at your website. You can buy it at your website.
Yes, we pressed a limited amount of the red vinyl, and for this season, we're going to have them on the website. Also, going to have them at the shows on the road with us, and it's kind of fun to see vinyl come back. I enjoy it.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, Gary, man, it's always great talking to you. I really appreciate you taking time to work with me in my crazy schedule and my situation with technical difficulties and dogs bumping my camera and everything all together. That's you're always awesome.
My pleasure, my friend. I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, happy holidays. I'm glad we got to kick it off together and say hi to the doggies. I'll see them next time.
You got it, man. Appreciate it.
All right, brother. Take care.